Hello, glorious VR Master Race. Welcome to Master Gaming VR. Today we're going to be taking a look at Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. This is developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. As you can see from the wonderful user agreement here that you are forced, the first thing that you see is this user agreement. Wonderful experience. It is $60, $59.99 on Steam. It is compatible with the Index, Vive, and Rift, according to the Steam page. I'm sure when it is mixed reality, if there are still users of that out there, I'm sure it'll probably work. Maybe. We'll see. This was released on December 10th during the Video Game Awards. I do feel like it was probably rushed to hit that mark without even playing it. I just feel like if you're planning on releasing it for some major announcement like that, where your date is fixed and set in stone, it probably got a little rushed. And one of the things that sort of backs up that feeling is I normally try to go in as blind as I can to games, so it's my first authentic experience. But I haven't been able to help seeing things about Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. Just chatter, whether it's a tweet from Nathy or some stuff that I saw a year ago when it was first announced, or just the mostly negative rating on Steam at the moment. I can't help but see a lot of chatter about this game not being that great, being rushed out, not being ready, and just not being good overall. So I am probably biased on my expectations here. So setting your expectations of my expectations, they're very low going into this. So yeah, just getting that out there, clearing the water on what I'm expecting. Not that great is what I'm expecting. So what are we looking at here? This is supposed to be a standard Medal of Honor game, obviously in VR, with a story-rich, narrative-focused single-player campaign. We're also getting bonus content like award-winning short stories or short films that were created specifically for VR. We're also getting a number of additional combat exercises. I'm expecting these to be wave shooter level BS that no one's really going to actually care about. So I probably won't look at those too terribly much outside of just seeing what they are. But this is also going to be, I think, our first major VR shooter that gives us our standard multiplayer FPS game modes like deathmatch, team deathmatch. I'm not sure what is actually in there. I know the plant and defuse the bomb sort of game mode is in there, but I'm imagining things like domination, capture the flag, those other just standard core multiplayer FPS game modes we're going to see here. So that, I think, is a big draw. But I likely won't get into the multiplayer in this look, just to clear that out of the water right now. I was down for most of the day with a massive, massive headache, and I'm now recording this at 4 in the morning. So population is usually my concern. I don't think we'll get a good assessment of the multiplayer population at 4 in the morning. I might be wrong, but I'm going to go with my gut on that. Probably not going to be a lot of players on at 4 in the morning. So, probably will not address multiplayer. If you'd like to see some Medal of Honor Above and Beyond multiplayer, feel free to drop a comment in the description or a comment in the comments down below. Say something in the comments, and I will, if I get a couple of those, then I will go ahead and do a dedicated multiplayer video for this. Though I'm really not expecting a lot of interest in that with the level of the reception that I've seen for the game. So let's get in the game and see just how bad it is. I've talked far too long. I'm trying to cut down the intro time, and this was a super long. This was a 5-minute intro. I'm sorry. All right, first off, what the fuck are these? What the fuck are these? What is this low poly triangle thing? Why don't I have anything other than this? This is just weird as fuck. Okay, minor and weird, but still weird. It's not even thematic to the game. It's not like it's a rifle or a handgun or it's just weird and unexpected. So whatever, that's trivial and non-existent. We have our massive Electronic Arts sell your soul off that you have to accept and nobody's going to read, and it probably says that they can steal all my fucking personal data and do whatever the hell they want with it. And they own all of me. And I don't actually own the game, and they can take it away and do whatever the fuck they want. That's probably what it says. I'm not going to read it. You're not going to read it. It's EA. It's their legalese that says fuck us. The audio is really low.
To Medal of Honor, above and beyond.
She sounds hot. All right. So I like this actually. I like being greeted with this first time you're in here. It's not seated mode. Dominant hand is right. Sure. We don't necessarily need that. I was expecting there to be more comfort options in this. Okay. That was pointless without comfort options. There should have been comfort options in there. Alright. Stay alive until Sarge and Ollie save you. Fuck them. I'm gonna kill everybody. Pull trigger to begin. Oh.
I can't believe you came back for us.
You
saved our lives.
Lieutenant, you took a direct hit.
I guess I will step forward. I feel like I took a direct hit.
I don't think the lieutenant can talk.
Fuck you! I just talked.
Lieutenant, what you just did was both the bravest and dumbest thing I have ever seen.
Well, fuck you too.
I kept count. You took out 11 of Rommel's best men.
Okay. Bam! 12.
Make that 12.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, please try not to move.
I didn't like him. Okay.
I can't believe you came back for us.
What is going on right now?
Lieutenant, you took a direct hit. How do you feel?
I feel like I took a direct hit. I feel like deja vu.
I don't think the lieutenant can talk.
Copy that. Lieutenant, what you just did was both the bravest and dumbest thing
I'm
I've
aware.
ever seen.
You said this before.
I kept count. You took out
It's
11
Groundhog
of
Day.
Rommel's best men.
Yep. 12.
Make that 12.
Lieutenant, please try not to move.
No. You'd have been dead.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Am I supposed to run out of ammo at some point? I guess not. Oh, victory. Okay. What was the victory there? This is a very interesting. Oh, okay. I was moving my head. It wasn't moving with me. Hi. How's it going?
Good morning, Lieutenant. I'm Colonel Ebbets.
Hey, Colonel.
Back to the land of the living. You've been through a lot, so I'll keep it brief. I'm with the Office
I'm in a
of
uniform.
Strategic Services.
Okay.
Our mission is sabotage, subversion, and everything in between.
Sure.
We're taking the fight to the Nazis.
Fuckers.
The Third Reich on their home turf. We do some of the most dangerous work of the war, and we're looking for people just like you.
Bedridden?
Sergeant and I go way back. He's an excellent judge of character. And for what you did in Tunisia, he's nominated you for the Medal of Honor.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I hate doing paperwork. But in your case, I made an exception.
Ooh, I'm
You
honored.
saved our lives.
I have a motto. Life is usually a pageant of idiots and fools.
Yes, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Find yourself in the company of good people. And then,
Very rarely.
it's possible. Lieutenant, you are now going to hear the most important question I can ask. Would you like to join the OSS?
Sure, why not?
What about you, gentlemen?
It's simple. We go where the lieutenant goes.
Yes, sir.
I have every confidence you're going to make me look like a genius for recruiting you. Welcome to the OSS.
What is this? What is this? Why not just give me full index support? Why not? What? I mean, I did. So, to be fair, I did really like the fact that I could shoot my CO.
We'll have you back on your feet in no time. Ah, I know you're having some trouble speaking after what happened in Tunisia, so let's just use hand gestures, eh?
Welcome to the infirmary. You can set your game options in this interactive mode. You can also do it at any time in the options menu. Sure. Interactive exam. Why not?
Delightful. Now, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And don't worry, you can change your answers at any time. Now, my first question is an easy one, Lieutenant. Are you left or right-handed? Please, make your choice.
Didn't we already do this? We already did this.
Ah, fantastic. Now, let's confirm your fine motor skills. Please, pick up the service weapon next to you. Splendid. Now, give me
I
a
really
thumbs
want to.
up if you're ready to continue, or a thumbs down if you want to change your selection.
Oh, damn it.
Ah, well done, Lieutenant. On to the
I
next
still want to flip them off. Why can't I flip them
Now,
off?
Lieutenant, you're going into an active combat zone. Whenever you're in close proximity to an explosion, you might feel a concussive blast. The
Oh, no.
technicians call it camera shake. You can also feel this camera shake phenomenon when firing your weapon. But through the wonders of modern medicine, I can easily adjust how much camera shake you feel.
You put camera shake into a VR title. Are you fucking serious? You know what? I want to see how bad this is. We're going to do camera shake all, just because I want to see how nausea-inducing this is.
Just to be sure, why don't you test fire your weapon?
Yeah, no.
If you're happy with your choice, please give me a thumbs up.
That was not enough. That was not enough to actually accurately test that.
Jolly good, Lieutenant.
Hurry the fuck up.
On to the next question. Now, on to a few tactical matters, Lieutenant.
Ooh, tactical.
Now, let's discuss how you want to view an enemy's threat level. Now, see the two imaginary enemies in front of you? Note how their threat level is indicated above their heads. The more stars they have, the bigger the threat. An enemy with
That is
1 star should
so
be
weird.
easy for you to dispatch. 5 stars, though? Oh, watch out, Lieutenant. Seeing an enemy's threat level from a distance gives you the chance to adjust your tactics accordingly. It can be quite helpful. Now, some of the technicians in the back say this affects immersion. Hogwash! Whatever floats your boat, I say. Lieutenant, please choose if you'd like to see the enemy threat level.
Nah.
Please give me a thumbs up if you're happy with your selection, or a thumbs down.
Are you?
if you'd like
This
to
is
again.
this is the stupidest use
On
of
to the
this.
next question. Now, Lieutenant, we can also provide a supplemental hit marker whenever you damage an enemy. It's a subtle flash around your peripheral vision, combined with a special sound whipped up by our audio engineers. Please choose whether
You're
or not
marking the
you'd like
exact
these
same-
extra hit markers.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Now, to verify your choice, try eliminating the enemies in front of you. Please remember, they're just imaginary. I'm a gentleman, not a savage. Now, if you like your choice, please give me
That
a
was
thumbs
not enough to determine whether or not I like the
down,
choice.
Lieutenant.
I didn't see anything. They just fell over dead.
Very good.
This whole exercise has been pointless.
Now, Lieutenant, your line of work can be quite dangerous. There's
You don't
always a
say.
chance you could be injured in the field.
You don't say.
Choose how you would like to experience what we call in the medical field taking damage.
I feel like I'm taking damage here.
I'm now going to simulate a slight injury. This won't hurt at all.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Lieutenant, please give me a thumbs up if you're happy with your selection.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Thumbs down
Come on.
if
Let's
you'd
go.
like an opportunity to choose
Let's go.
again.
Let's go.
Well done.
Come on.
Let's move on. Now, Lieutenant, you're still recovering from your experiences in Tunisia. Some of your upcoming missions may have intense
And you're trying my
sequences of
patience.
physical activity that could make you uncomfortable. Would you like the option to skip these sequences? Don't
No.
worry, you can revisit those parts of the mission whenever you'd like.
Skip intense gameplay. No, fuck you.
Fantastic. Remember,
Gee,
you
thumbs
can
up.
change the setting in the options menu at any time. Let's move on. Now, Lieutenant, here's an opportunity for you to choose the overall difficulty of your OSS experience. Please, let me know your preference. An excellent choice. You can adjust this setting at any time in the options menu. Now for
This
some
whole
mobility tests.
scene has been
First,
worthless to me.
I'm going to help you get on your feet.
Hey, finally.
Quickly change the direction you're facing with what we call a flick turn. Left
Yeah, I'm gonna flick turn
choose
you.
which kind of flick turn you prefer. Try turning and see how it feels.
Yep, that's fine. Now that's valuable.
Excellent.
That's valuable.
Lieutenant, please give me a thumbs up.
I don't know if his
or
whole
a thumbs
acting
down to choose again.
is worthwhile, because now I'm just getting impatient and I want to skip all of this.
Brilliant.
Especially the
Let's
worthless
move on.
thumbs up, thumbs down thing.
It's wonderful to see you on your feet. You've made an
Can I move?
incredibly fast
Can I move,
recovery.
please? This is
Now
the
it's
worst
time
tutorial
for
ever.
the last test. Some of our agents prefer to have what we call a tunneling effect when they move.
Nope, fuck you.
Let me know your preference.
Disabled.
Now, Lieutenant.
They couldn't have him walk? They couldn't just animate him walking.
Wonderful. Give me a thumbs up if you want to keep this setting, or a thumbs down if you'd like to choose again. Perfect. Lieutenant, congratulations. I am certifying you for active duty. Welcome to the OSS.
No. The firing ring. The firing ringy. The Feringy rangy. Can we begin, please?
The firing range, Lieutenant. Now that you're back on your feet, the Colonel thought we should give you a quick combat refresher. Your current objective is always shown on your sleeve. Take a look.
So my sleeve? Oh. Follow the tutorial prompts.
Objects. Press the grip button to grab them.
Potato.
Use either hand. Give your other hand a try.
Grab.
Now
That's...
it's time to move, Lieutenant. I see you're right-handed, just like me. Good. Makes this training easy. Look at your sleeve again. The arrow always points in the direction you need to go. Use the left stick to move, the right stick to turn.
That's very interesting physics.
To run, press in the left stick.
What in the fuck is this?
Move on to live.
What is this head bob?
Remember, you can always adjust
They put head bob in a...
by pressing
Holy fuck, what is this garbage?
the options menu.
What is this garbage? What is this head bob shit? Is that a thing that I can... That's going away really, really, really quick. VR comfort, okay. I wonder if that is part of the camera shake. Let's do this. Wow, that should not be a thing. There's no value to that whatsoever. That is the most worthless option. I don't even have words for that.
Shoot stuff. Specialist McKinney is here to help you learn the basics.
Hi, McKinney. Are you gonna waste my fucking time too?
Holster on your hip. Squeeze the trigger to fire. Holding the pistol with both hands will give you flexibility and accuracy. Press this button to eject the magazine. You can eject the magazine at any time. Excellent job, Lieutenant. Now, Grab a fresh magazine from your... Bring the magazine up to the glowing Look at that. Like magic. Squeak now. Let go of the pistol.
That doesn't feel good.
Return to its holster after you release it. Larger weapons will holster on your back. Reach over your shoulder and grab your M1A1 submachine gun.
The fuck just happened there? Look at where I have to, and then it's gone. So the bottom of the index controller is pressing buttons on the left index controller when I try to reload. Okay, I don't have to get it all the way in there. I can just let it go anywhere. Oh, sensitive is it? Oh, wow. I don't even have to get it anywhere near. Well, that's, you know, hey, immersion. So as long as it turns blue, I guess it's good. Okay.
Look at that. The arsenal of democracy in action. Remember, you can always hold a weapon with both hands for increased stability and accuracy.
Not at this distance.
Press this button
Like in here.
If it's empty, you can also now insert the new magazine by Bingo. Now.
Okay, that one's better.
Bingo. Pull the bolt back, and letting go of the weapon will automatically holster it over your shoulder. Now, reach over your other shoulder and grab the M1 Garand rifle.
The fuck? I guess it... So you don't actually have to press the magazine eject, and apparently you don't even have to pull that back. You just have to kind of touch it, and it does it on its own. So if it's going to do it on its own, what's the point of making me do it? If I'm just going to throw it in there and grab, and I can't slide it forward and backward. My hand is, you can see how I'm moving my hand. I'm going to grab it, and it just, okay, I don't, so it must be where your hand is positioned when you grab it. I don't, that's not having any sort of consistent behavior. You know what? Whatever. All right. Over the hand here.
Remember, hold it with both hands for more stability and accuracy. This is why I love the M1 Garand, Lieutenant. It's listen to that ping. But remember, the smarter germ, drop it in. No need to charge the Garand. It's ready to go. Beautiful weapon. Let go of the Garand and it will automatically return to its slot. You're doing great, Lieutenant. Let's move down to the next station.
It's better, I guess, but it's awkward. You may proceed to my left. All right.
Here's Specialist Lamouche to help demonstrate.
He looks like he's seen some shit.
Handling. You carry your pistol on your hip and a larger weapon on each shoulder. When you pick up a new weapon, it will replace the one you currently have in that slot. Grab this Carabiner 98K rifle with your left or right hand, and you'll
You're
see
fucking
slot
creepy, dude.
currently in that slot.
Okay, right hand swaps with right shoulder weapon, left hand swaps with the left hand shoulder weapon, right?
first K98 from these ammunition boxes.
Why not? Wow. Okay, stop.
98 is a bolt-action rifle, so you reload by pulling and pushing the bolt after each shot. You can use either hand to do this. If you need help, look at Specialist Lamouche to see how he does it. Great work. Let's go to the next station.
Alright, this is actually one of the better bolt action mechanics that I've seen.
Lucky shot. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, come on.
Yep. Actually not upset with this. I probably wouldn't use it. But it's not bad. I will give praise where praise is due. One of the better bolt action
Just got out of the infirmary, Lieutenant.
systems that I've seen.
Give you a quick refresher on battlefield medicine. You will automatically heal from minor wounds.
Of course we will.
Really get hurt, you'll need to use some first aid.
What the fuck was that?
Yourself by smashing your hand on these rusty nails.
What? We're just randomly gonna body not be attached to us? How is that? Hi. Well, okay. I wasn't even trying to do it that time.
Grab a ouch, 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 ouch. Grab a first ouch. Grab a first ouch. Grab a first aid's ouch.
Okay.
Grab a first. Now comes the fun part. Stab yourself in the chest. The voila, good as new. You can store up to 3 first aids. Now onto grenades. Head up the stairs.
That's not a horrible mechanic. Probably maybe not on our forearm like this, because I figure any sort of like bending or like maybe, you know, reaching over here is going to send those needles directly into our fucking arm. So maybe not the most realistic, but, you know, so is
Pick up an American grenade, which
an
looks
American
like
grenade. So is the force
you
pull.
can use your hand or your teeth. Once you pull the grenade's pin, a fuse inside starts burning.
What kind of grip is this?
Before the grenade explodes. Throw the grenade, Lieutenant. Now this is a German hand grenade. It's called a Stielhandgranate, though folks often just call it a potato masher. The German grenade also has a fuse inside. You activate it by pulling the cap at the bottom.
Okay, can we? There's either a lot of force or not a lot of force. There's not.
Grenade and throw it. You can use your hand or your teeth. Now pull a grenade off your. Grenades are stored on your chest. Take a grenade up and let it go. See how it automatically moves into place?
No, I can't even pick it up because my grenades are full. Wow.
Excellent. You're ready to take on the third.
Hey, I finally made it in.
You're done with grenades. Head on down the stairs to the firing
That's
range.
fucking great. You couldn't have a grenade here and a grenade here and a grenade there, so that the models didn't overlap. What the fuck is this? Or maybe replace it with the last picked up or something. The next one you're gonna grab.
Spend as want. When you're done,
So
just go through the door to return.
remember, this is being judged as a $60 game. A $60 game. This is not like some small little indie game. This is a $60 game. Okay. No, not you. You. Whoa. Okay. Sure. That was very jarring.
Bingo! Eaten by bears.
Yeah, that's not very smooth at all. We're not going to be using any scoped weapons. Oh my god, that hurts my eyes. I don't think that comes into focus immediately. I know it fucking hurts to do. Pull it as far away as I can. Yeah, there's something about that that just... No scoped weapons. No scoped weapons for us. So all of our different shit. So we just like force grab our pistol whenever we want to. Okay. Wow, that was a thing. I'm glad I had a headache all night long. This is gonna help that. And now we have a black... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Just pop up wherever the hell you want. It's fine.
Charlie, right? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ollie, how old are you?
Definitely not Harry.
I'm 23.
Don't lie, Potter.
I'm 19.
Let's see.
I'm 16. I have every right to be here. More than you, that's for sure. The Nazis didn't bomb Abilene, Texas. They bombed London, England. They destroyed my home. They burned my entire life to the ground, and now I want to do the same thing to the Third Reich. Go ahead, turn me in. I'll find a way to get to the front. How do you think I got to Tunisia? Forging transfer orders has become an hobby of mine. I will make it to France.
You heard him. Don't look at me.
Don't worry, Ollie. Your secret's safe.
At least this guy moves his fucking eyes, unlike what's his name at the fucking shooting range.
Thank you, Sarge. Thank you, Lieutenant.
But I have two rules. Keep your head down and do exactly what I say.
Yes, sir.
You don't listen to me even once, I'll turn you over to the Germans myself, understand?
Your arms aren't touching your legs.
I won't disappoint.
When you sit like that, your arms touch your legs. That looks awkward as fuck.
How this motley crew has been tasked with saving
Are
civilization.
you? See, his arm's touching his leg. Why isn't yours? All of this, I know I'm poking fun at a lot of shit, calling this kid Harry Potter and all the little things. I'm really big on story. Really big on story in games. I really get into the story. All these little things that we've just gone through the tutorial, and there are so many issues, so many glaring fucking issues that when there are that many issues, it's really hard to get into the story because all you're seeing is I'm going to sit with my arm like 10 feet above my leg as I'm leaning on my leg. Such lack of giving a fuck about the quality, such lack of pride in your work
All right.
makes me just say, fuck it, I don't care.
It's time to go after the Nazis. We're sending you into occupied France.
There's also been nothing here that has made me invested in any of these people.
The French resistance. You'll be working with a cell led
And
by
we're how long in?
who's been our eyes and ears on the ground since the war started.
Which is cute.
Your rendezvous will be along the coast, the St. Catherine Lighthouse. The Germans are using as an observation post. The Resistance will give you a signal when it's safe to come.
There's way too much. There's been way too much shit that's not playing the game so far.
Intelligence on German activity and sabotage targets of opportunity. Now, I'm talking about a small communications relay or a fuel truck, not anything like blowing up a train or destroying Gestapo headquarters. This is your first OSS mission. Baby steps. Now I want to introduce you to Huxley, our quartermaster. She'll get you set up with what you need.
Yes, ma'am.
Some nice goodie bags for the Resistance. 3 days in and out.
We get to go grab her goodie bags. Is that what he said?
Side. Dismissed.
I can't move. Are these scenes actually valuable? This is chugging at like 2 frames per second. That's not going to be nausea-inducing. Why is it randomly selecting a place to put this? It's not even putting it in the same thing relative to my view.
Your quartermaster.
Ah, yes, I was told to grab your fun bags. Or goodie bags.
And all the threats you'll face.
Something like that.
I'm backed up by a full model shop, a sewing brigade, and the best gunsmiths the Allied nations have to offer. Have a look around. I'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
Yeah, they look very lifeless. Ooh, boomstick.
Well, this is quite the treat. Your friend Marcel made this custom for you in his workshop. Talk about something that goes boom. It's easily the most lethal sidearm we have at close range, though it comes with a massive bullet spread. There's also an intense kickback when firing quickly one-handed. Either hold it with both hands while firing, or take a short pause between each shot to account for the recoil. Spent shells can be ejected by simply jerking the weapon in any direction. After new shells are loaded, the barrels can be reset in the same one-handed way.
There's a grip here, but it doesn't impact anything. Yeah, this is going to piss me off, so that's a nope.
Ah, your trusty sidearm. The semi-automatic 1911 A1 pistol. Reliable and accurate. It's quite useful at mid to long ranges with both
Why does it fly up?
with one hand.
Why does it fly up over here?
Bullets. Always keep it loaded.
My gun is always loaded. That was...
Huxley, what's that?
When conducting sabotage in the field, you'll often attach explosives to your target. In lieu of dynamite, practice attaching one thing to another with this decidedly non-explosive piece of paper. Then, light it on fire. Follow the instructions to ignite the lighter. Sometimes the smallest spark can bring down the largest target.
Sure.
Huxley, what is that?
When blowing something up, the detonator is what kicks off the festivities. Use both hands and push down on the plunger.
What is our purpose here?
Ah, yes, the Panzer Faust. A disposable anti-tank weapon with an extremely potent warhead. You know, but it packs quite a punch. The warhead's trajectory will arc when fired over a long distance, so adjust your aim accordingly. Pack tight with explosives.
I think we just killed ourselves because I tried to throw and it didn't actually throw. And why does it keep... I don't want you. Sometimes it's just like, woo, it'll go, and then sometimes it's, oh, let me just drop this grenade at your feet.
The cap is pulled. The Gammon grenade can be held indefinitely. But, now that it's armed, there's no going back. Make absolutely sure you throw it far enough. Otherwise, you will have a Very bad day. The Mark II fragmentation grenade. You painted yourself with these on the firing range, but practice makes perfect. It has a slower firing rate than the American M1. In the right hands, it can be more lethal. Sometimes you just need a shotgun and nothing else will do. At close range,
Tonight.
this weapon is perfect for clearing corridors and bunkers. This special weapon is on loan from Colonel Ebbets. Apparently it's a family heirloom. He calls it Uncle Nate's Rough Rider. I call it an exquisite Nazi killing machine. It can be fired entirely one-handed, with only minimal impact to accuracy. And it's the only rifle in your arsenal that can be reloaded entirely one-handed. While slightly less lethal than a bolt-action rifle, it's deadlier than any semi-automatic. The Rough Rider is best for mid to long-range combat, and it can be slam-fired by holding it two-handed while keeping the trigger squeezed.
The grabbing...
Just remember to
You know what? I give up. I give up.
every shot.
I give up. Nope, I don't give a fuck. I can't grab what I'm intending to grab without it grabbing 17 things to the left and right. I'm done. Fuck it.
Good luck on your first.
It's just an exercise in frustration that I don't want to fucking deal with. Oh good, we get another loading screen. Where's the menu going to pop up this time? This is equally low frame. I feel like they want to do it where I'm looking. Nope, never mind. I clicked the trigger and now it's over here. And now we're on a boat. Why are we on a boat? That's not
Keep an eye on the lighthouse. We're supposed to look for a signal.
Dude, we're... A good signal.
Works for me.
No one has a weapon drawn? Oh, the sailor does.
That explosion got the attention of all the German patrols in the area.
Yeah.
This place is
Why did we do it?
crawling with Nazis.
So how does that make sense?
We need you to eliminate all incoming enemies, while Ollie and I help Minot with the supplies. Load up on ammunition and first aid. The Germans will be there any second.
So this is a...
Looks like enemy reinforcements are heading up the road. Be ready.
So this is a fucking wave shooter? Is that what we're saying? This isn't even, like, the gunplay isn't even good. So we got 130 in reserve if I drop this. Okay, so tactical reloads are a thing. After Alex, you never know. Gotta check. Spray and pray. Those animations are also just really bad.
You eliminated the last of the German patrols.
Yay.
Search the house for German documents. Minot says the Nazis have a code book in there. Keep looking for the code book, Lieutenant. I'm sure it's in the house somewhere.
Because on the bed makes sense.
Lieutenant, always keep your eye out for code books and reconnaissance photos. Every bit of information will help us win the war. And who knows, you might be able to liberate some music for your record collection. Stand by, Lieutenant. We're heading your way. Then it's on to Dubuisson.
So really, it is a wave shooter. It's a $60 wave shooter? Is that what you're telling me? There better be some non-wave shooter shit. Telling you right now, there better be some non-wave shooter shit. Because that would just be...
This is our base.
If we don't see anything that's not a wave shooter...
Most people here are good, but...
This is going to get a refund. No matter how bad this was, I was not planning on refunding this game. If this is nothing but a wave shooter, it's getting refunded. I'm saying that right now, because fuck that, I'm not supporting that financially.
That's terrible.
$60 for a goddamn wave shooter with piss poor quality control all around? No.
I grew up here. My old school teacher still lives in that house.
I don't care. You've done nothing to invest me in your character at all.
On the bicycle shop. That's the boucherie where my brother worked. And here we are, our secret base.
There's not a lot of actual playing this game in this game.
Welcome to my bookstore.
Marcel has a special workshop upstairs. For things you know, that go boom.
We have a serious problem. Something big is happening inside Gestapo headquarters, and we
don't care. I really don't care. Can't even skip.
Juliette works inside, undercover as a clerk. She's seen a dramatic increase in radio transmissions and coded messages.
What's it all about?
They have something, I don't know what, locked away on the second floor. I can't get near it. They've even brought in the Waffen SS.
We have fairy magic?
But our usual source of
what is this fairy magic? The little motes of light floating around? Why are there fairies here?
Who knows what's going on?
What is
a high-ranking German?
What is
worse?
What?
French. A collaborator.
Please don't spit on me. Some people might pay you for that. I'm not going to be one of them.
He's now betrayed everything and everyone.
But if he's a Nazi collaborator, why does he help you?
Because we have photographs.
Whatever propels Rui to betray his nation also propels him to drink. And other excesses.
This man is depravity incarnate.
Let me see. Let me see. I want to know.
Have no doubt he will do anything to save his own skin. But something has him spooked badly enough.
Is that a rat? Is that a picture of a rat?
He was with us 2 weeks ago. And we're going to go after him.
I think I hit my light.
No. Kidnap.
What was... Do I want to know? Is he sticking that somewhere where it's not going to make it out alive? Is that what they're implying with that? I can't believe they wouldn't show me the pictures. God, this screen is just... Yeah, capture Lewis. I'm pulling the trigger to begin, and it's over here now.
This is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Oh, I'm glad you just magically heard me.
Lieutenant, this is
Yeah, that was my bad.
spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
Way too far. We're supposed to find cover.
Lieutenant, this is a perfect spot for our ambush, but we need you to clear out the checkpoint first.
are you shooting me from over there? How do I not have any cover? Where are you shooting from? I feel like it would be better for me to just run in and start gunning.
Great work, Lieutenant. We're on our way.
Great work, my ass. So maybe not wave shooter, because usually those have multiple waves of enemies. This is just sort of,
Explain it when you're older.
I don't know.
Louis and his convoy will pass.
Because that would have been a thing back then.
He travels with an entourage of well-trained troops, so we need to be careful.
What are you thinking?
And he's just going to play with dynamite at this?
Some dynamite along the road.
Boom.
Some civic guns in strategic spots. And our people positioned along the road.
Well, at least I got his fucking hat.
Precise. We need to neutralize everyone but Louis. No witnesses.
But Lee.
Lieutenant, let's put a plan together.
I'm not over there, I'm over here.
Where do you want the dynamite?
Where do I want the dynamite? Point at the tabletop and select to highlight. Oh, so why select was it?
Excellent choice. Boom.
And now our people.
Place Ollie.
I'm on it.
Be careful.
Juliette?
It would be great if I knew what their what their skill set was.
The sergeant?
Stay on the other side.
And finally, where do you want me?
In bed. You can go over there.
Good work.
That's not exactly where I wanted her, but
Convoy will be here soon. You can see everything from up there. Bonne chance. Good luck.
yep. So I am not the commander here. Why did I select all of this? I've got a shingle syringe. And they just don't see anything here? You gonna detonate that shit?
Ah, good. The Americans are here. Please be careful with that. Thank you.
Salaud, espèce de con, tas de merde! Ordure!
Chien de collabo.
English, please?
Yes, I feel like we're missing some interesting discourse here.
Why haven't you reported in? It's been 2 weeks.
They know there is a spy. Be careful.
You poor baby. What are the Nazis up to?
Winning the war?
Fils de pute. I have zero patience right now, Louis. If you think that I'm treating you bad, imagine when we tell the Gestapo all about your nocturnal activities. Remember, I have pictures.
Pictures you didn't share, bitch.
There is a list
A list?
of all the resistance members in Normandy. The Gestapo's been compiling it for months. They are bringing in a trainload of special troops to round everyone up.
When?
I do not know. I am not privy to... Tonight! 5 o'clock.
Marcel,
The facial expressions here are not very good.
we need to blow up a train.
Allons-y.
This is not enjoyable. I'll give it a couple more, but this is not enjoyable.
So how does one become a collaborator? What are the job qualifications? Weakness? Cowardice? Or just plain self-centered opportunism?
Yep, teenager knows it all.
All of the above.
Unfortunately for me, we still have a little business to take care of. I cannot go back to the Gestapo looking this good. I need to look like I bravely escaped.
I don't want to hurt my dreams of becoming a concert pianist. Lieutenant, please do the honor.
Lieutenant, time to catch a train.
Can I punch him in the stomach?
Everything ready?
Of course, mademoiselle.
Okay, let's fall back.
No, we're safe here. I'm pretty confident in my measurements.
Are you crazy?
Oh, too late.
God help us.
Boom.
Yeah. Pretty confident, huh? Well then.
See? I told you.
Navi. Thanks for following.
Oh hey, somebody followed Wall. Navi, thanks for the follow. Do I have to do anything, or are they just gonna do it all for me? Because I feel like they're just gonna do it all for me. Oh, never mind. There's somebody right in front of them, and they choose to shoot me. Let's try it. At least I can wear the hat. I'm glad that they did that. They at least made it so you can put on a hat. Quality gameplay. Time well spent. Honestly, if I couldn't put the head on, I probably would have been disappointed.
That scout tank is back. Lieutenant, follow the number 1 rule I gave Ollie.
Shit! Really? They're just like, oh, we're here now. What? We are here now? No shit, motherfucker.
You need something that packs a little more punch. Remember to hold the Panzerfaust with both hands.
Can you shut up, please? Jesus. Panzerfaust.
Great shot, Lieutenant. One more hit should do the trick. Excellent job.
I took a tank hit to the face and lived. Realism, yay.
Nice work, Marcel. This gentleman appears to be the highest-ranking German on the train.
Not good. This is one of Rudolf Mueller's men.
Uh-oh.
Mueller is the director of special projects for the German High Command. He's involved. It's not good for anyone. He's not very nice man.
What's it say?
Oh, lots of words in German.
The 16-year-old speaks German. Okay.
Operation Annihilation. The troops on this train were being sent to Dubuisson to round up some resistance members all over Normandy. And not just suspected members, every person in their family too.
What about a list?
Of extreme secrecy, there's only one copy being kept in a safe on the 2nd floor of Gestapo headquarters. It says that the list has over 400 names on it.
Well, shit.
They're just going to keep sending trains. We need to get that list.
But it's impossible to sneak in. The 2nd floor is guarded around the clock.
I have an idea.
Mano, a frontal assault on Gestapo headquarters is a much different proposition than ambushing a convoy or blowing up a train. We can't do it alone.
C'est vrai. It's true. We need more resistance members, but that's much easier said than done.
I know who we could get.
No. They're crazy.
Oh, Marcel.
I'm afraid I agree with your sister. They're idiots.
Who are we talking about?
The Vino brothers.
The Vino brothers.
What the hell is a Vino brother?
New content unlocked. Yay, I guess. I'm expecting out of this, I was expecting more of a level that you would traverse in typical Medal of Honor fashion, going from point A to point B with an objective. Not this, all right, let's put you in an area. You've got, 3 guys to kill and then you're done. Let's do some bullshit cinematic and then be on our way.
We have to be very careful. Since they
I'm glad she has so much time to style her hair.
No one knows for sure who is really in the Resistance. Everyone is suspicious.
Why are we looking so slow?
I know what you're thinking.
I'm not back
How
there.
can we trust this group is truly Resistance? Well, some cells are not as discreet as others. They're not that bad. I wonder if they're home.
No. My speed apparently gets slower the closer I get to them.
Cuckoo! Drop your weapons. Put
No.
your hands up. Make any move and we shoot.
So they meant it.
Cuckoo! Drop your weapons. Put your hands up. Make any move and we shoot.
What? No. Okay. Fine.
Put your hands up. Make any move.
No one dropped their weapons, by the way, since that's not a mechanic that's in the game.
Hello, Juliette.
Hello, Vincent.
You have a lot of nerve trespassing on someone else's property. I recognize you and your sister, but who is that with you?
God.
Our friend is with the OSS. They've come to help the Resistance.
Hey, oh, we are just simple winemakers. We know nothing of this, Resistance? How do we know you're not all just the Gestapo spies, coming here to arrest us on false charges?
We don't have time for games. We need your help. The real Gestapo is about to round up every Resistance cell in Normandy.
Hey, there's something coming.
It looks like they're going to start with you. Please, we are on the same side.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's fight. Lieutenant, we need to stay out of sight. Find a good place to hide.
No, you. I'm going with Captain America over here. Oh, good. At least that's where they want me to go.
Excellent, Lieutenant. You're out of sight. Try not to make a sound.
Conveniently, with all this,
Don't shoot until the Germans stop their truck.
You know, when I said 3 fucking enemies, I wasn't being as literal as this. Where the hell are you guys coming from? Shotgun OPU. This still just feels like wave shooter. That's all this is wave shooter. And really, 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 really bad one at that. I think we found our thumbnail.
aufgelöst.
Why would there be these many Japanese? Why would there be these many Germans just running in from the sides of wherever the hell they're coming from? Granata this, bitch. Where the fucking rifle that I left here is gone now. I have no ammo in that. He goes from shooting at her to immediately shooting at me, even though she's out in the open and I've got partial cover.
Okay, we believe you.
We need to join forces and raid Gestapo headquarters.
Gestapo headquarters? We'll do it.
But
You look crazy as fuck.
We need weapons.
Why are their eyes bugged out?
The Germans are fortifying Point Duc. Maybe we could steal what we need from there.
And how do you suggest we do that?
Maybe you could use some of these uniforms.
Why do you look so fucking insane?
You could just drive right in.
This is the best plan ever.
We're still on single player mission 1. I'm trying to keep going to see if maybe these missions change at all. But here's your tiny little itty bitty area. Here's a wave of enemies, and then you're done. It's not even, I wouldn't even say it's a wave shooter, because wave shooters have multiple waves. I guess the last had multiple waves, I guess, technically. Which is why I'm trying to keep going. This is not a comfortable experience.
Be more precise.
My eyes hurt.
God, will you stop waving I'm just being friendly.
This is not going to be a good experience for anyone who is sensitive to motion sickness. This experience right here is going to fuck with you. It's fucking with me, and I'm pretty I'm pretty solid when it comes to just VR in general and inducing motion sickness, and this is making me uncomfortable. More so in eye strain than nausea. But it's not been a good feeling. It's not currently being a good feeling. I don't like this. This is not making me feel well. This is a thing that there's no reason for this to be. There's no reason for this to be, period. This is not adding anything to anything. Why am I standing in the back? I don't understand why this decision was made or what purpose this serves. There's no reason for this experience that potentially will fuck people over. I'm glad that we get to load a box. This is fine gameplay here. This is the pinnacle of VR right here. Setting boxes on top of a car that we should have never been on or in the first place. This is much fun. Good times. Why are we doing... Oh, good, we're back in here.
Time to go.
Yeah. That's not the thing that I grabbed. I know I've lost that Panzerfaust.
You're going. You want to try and talk like this? Get out of the road, you idiots!
Okay, I didn't do that. Can I have the gun that I originally... Who's shooting it? So glad they have all of these explosive barrels conveniently placed for me to not have to aim. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm done. That's just a no. That's all kinds of no. Wow. No. Just no. Garbage quality, no polish, no pride in their work. From simple things like where the mission screen appears in your headset, to making sure grenade models don't overlap, to core gameplay mechanics like grabbing objects or reloading your weapon. They were all clunky. They were all poorly implemented, if not outright bugged and broken. And yes, I consider things like the grenade models overlapping bugged and broken. If I can't grab an object that my hand is touching, I consider that bugged and broken. It's not usable. It's garbage. You need to take some fucking pride in your work, because this shit, there's no pride here, and you're charging $60 fucking for it. $60 fucking for that. Visually, the game is roughly decent until you get to the animations, which were just trashed here from the enemies and just how they moved. Just low frame rate on their movement, just low keyframes. It just looked bad. When you looked at it, it was just bad. The facial animations of the NPCs, which you spend the majority of the time staring at, had a vast range of quality from non-existent, like the guy in the trenches, just no facial animation whatsoever, to decent-ish if this were a $20 game with no major name behind it. The audio was very low. It could have stood to be a little bit higher, but nothing overtly stood out as negative as far as audio is going. The voice acting seemed fairly well done, if not a bit campy. It was very hard to take seriously, but I don't necessarily put that on the voice actors themselves. I think that was script writing that was the issue. The bouncing back and forth, the only having like 5 seconds, and then we're flashing to another scene, and 5 seconds and flashing to another scene, and not being able to get in the game. It was very hard to just give a fuck. There was no hook storyline wise. The intro for this was extremely weak. I didn't care. And by the time I got to the point that I didn't care, then you throw all of this broken, unpolished gameplay at me, and then I just don't care anymore. And then you throw anti-VR comfort gameplay at me, and then I just hate you. Then I just hate you, because that's going to make so many people sick. That is going to make so many people sick. I'm mostly fine. It was giving me the eye strain that the vignette gives me when the vignettes are on. It was giving me that same sort of eye strain, and I already had a headache earlier today. But I was feeling a little twisting in my gut. Not enough to make me sick, not enough to prevent me from playing VR, but enough that it triggers in me the knowledge that this is going to make someone else very, very sick. Someone who's not accustomed to VR is going to be puking. They're going to be laid out for hours after this. They're gonna have that motion sickness because this garbage, shitty implementation of shooter on rails that doesn't need to be there. There's no need for it to be there. It serves zero purpose. It just pissed me off because I know people are going to get sick. It just pissed me off because I know people are going to get sick. Gameplay wise, we're looking at effectively a poorly implemented wave shooter. That's it. Outside of the anti-VR rails shooter, the one mission we encountered that wasn't a wave shooter, it's just going to make people sick. There's no reason for it to exist. This is a $60 wave shooter with the Medal of Honor name. Fuck that. No, fuck that. That's just a no. This is a $60 title that I wouldn't pay $10 for. I wouldn't pay $10 to play this. EA and Respawn need to get their shit together, take some fucking pride in their work. If this were a free download, I would hesitate to recommend this. So this is obviously a no at $60. They've absolutely earned that mostly negative review. Just no. Just no from the ground up. Just no. From the this isn't even something that I think patching will fix, because the core gameplay loop of it is just no. We don't need a $60 wave shooter. We've had plenty of fucking wave shooters. We don't need any more. We definitely don't need a $60 wave shooter. This is not Alex. Alex was what? $40? How much was Half-Life Alex? Half-Life Alex was also $60. Half-Life Alex, $60. Game of the Year contender at the Video Game Awards. Medal of Honor, Above and Beyond, worst game of the year at the next Video Game Awards. Absolutely takes the cake. Worst VR title of the year so far. I'm not doing that again. That's just an absolute no. That's going to do it for me. If you enjoyed this rant, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later. This game fucking sucks.